Somebody is still grumpy.
No!
I am almost done with my second trimester. My bladder has been an issue. Oh, Jesus! Jesus, no, no! I want sugary things, and I want salty things, and I want spicy things, and I want sour things. Don't talk to me, I'm angry right now. He's like, why are you angry? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm angry. I grunt a lot. I'm pretty big already. Hey y'all, thanks for clicking on this video. If you're new here, I would love it if you consider subscribing, and go ahead and check us out on Instagram for more day-to-day updates. Today we're gonna talk about my pregnancy update. I'm super pregnant and I can't believe I am over halfway done. Like, what? So one of the things that has been really hard for me to wrap my mind around and pretty emotionally tough is realizing that I'm gonna have a 2-year-old and an infant. Man, that is hard for me to wrap my mind around. So if you're a mom of 2 little ones, please give me all of the advice in the comments down below. I would love to connect with you and, you know, just really soak up your wisdom. Somebody is still grumpy.
No!
But we have things to do and we need diapers. And I don't like going out after 4 o'clock in the afternoon if I don't have to. And it's already pretty late. This video is a perfect depiction of pregnancy brain all over the place, but we're gonna talk about symptoms that I've been having, give you a bump shot, and if you have any other questions, make sure you leave them in the comments down below. Every time I get, oh, there's literally one diaper in this car. Every time I get in my car, I make the same sighing, grunting sounds. And that's where Logan gets it from. I grunt a lot. We have to go get diapers. And I'm probably gonna go get iced coffee and maybe a cake pop for Logan. Up there. This is one of the perks of being 4'11". I don't know. According to my app, I am 23 weeks and 6 days pregnant. I am almost done with my second trimester. What? I don't know how I feel about things. I've been experiencing a lot of different things. I feel like a lot faster than I did with Logan. And it still doesn't feel real to me, partially because I've literally only been to the OB once to confirm that I was pregnant at the beginning of my pregnancy. And I have not been to the doctor since then. That's a whole conversation. Let's talk about it. All right, here is my bump. It is low. It is already tight. And I feel the baby a lot down here, a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm looking like right now. I feel very pregnant sometimes, and sometimes I forget that I'm pregnant. Like, probably with this sweater on, I look like I'm not that big, but I mean, I'm pretty big already. The baby moves a lot. I see my stomach move and jump and jabs and all that stuff, but the baby is so low that while I do run out of breath and just like normal pregnant things, my bladder has been an issue. With Logan, I did have a few total lose control of all of my bladder, pee myself like a toddler moments, but that didn't happen until like the very end of my pregnancy. Right now, I'm in the middle of my pregnancy and I'm having accidents. So this Sunday at church, I just had this urge to just dance. I was like, I need to get my praise on and dance. Like towards the end, I was like, yes, I was feeling it, okay? So I'm like shouting in the row, yes, hallelujah. And then I was like, urged, I was like, no, you need to go dance at the front of the church. No, this is pretty normal for me. I'm kind of that person anyways. So I was like, yeah, okay, I had this urge. And then I was like, let me ask the person by me if they'll go dance with me. I don't know why I did that, but I just did. And so I was like, hey, will you go dance with me? And they were like, yeah. So then I went up to the front and I'm shouting, I'm dancing, I'm praising the Lord. And I'm fine. I'm getting a little winded, mind you, pregnant, also wearing high heels. But then as I jumped a little bit of pee came out of me every time I jumped. And then I was like, oh, Jesus, no. Then I was seeking God for a whole nother reason because I just knew if I jump one more time, it was gonna be bad. So thankfully, I kept it together. Did not have an embarrassing situation up at the front of church. But I immediately went to the restroom afterwards, caught my breath, went to the toilet, and I was like, okay, learned my lesson. Will I still shout and dance and praise the Lord and sing and jump? Yes. Will I be prepared? Absolutely yes. When I was pregnant with Logan, I sang on the praise team at church up until like maybe a month until she was born, and I got big with Logan too. Like people, my entire pregnancy, like, are you sure it's not twins? Are you sure it's not twins? My entire pregnancy with Logan, because my stomach was giant. And the last month of me being pregnant, everything, honey, everything swelled up. I looked like a different person. And I think my body, that's just what my body does for pregnancy. And I'm okay with it. I just end up looking like 4 different people through all of the phases of pregnancy and then postpartum. And then it's just, I'm a different person. Something different for me this pregnancy is round ligament pains, which is like a pain down here in your stomach. I am hungry a lot. I'm thirsty a lot. I want sugary things, and I want salty things, and I want spicy things, and I want sour things. I just want food in general, especially junk food. Especially junk food. When I was pregnant with Logan, in the beginning of my pregnancy, I had trouble getting to the doctor. I don't think I actually saw the doctor until I was 12 weeks, which is pretty far along for most people. But then I was able to see the doctor on a consistent basis. This time around, I did go to the doctor at the very beginning of my pregnancy to get confirmation of pregnancy. And then my doctor said she's pushing all the appointments further out because of the pandemic and they don't want people to come out as much, blah, 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 blah. So they booked my appointment, but they booked it like 3 weeks after than they would normally see me. So basically a whole month later than they would normally want to see me, because my pregnancy with Logan, there were no complications. They didn't have any concerns about this one, whatever. Well, then we ended up moving, and this move, you guys, if you've been following along, you know it just kind of happened real quick. Basically, within 2 months, we were gone. And here we are in Michigan, right? So we had to get our insurance situated, which that finally got all taken care of. But now, I guess it's just my ignorance in being an adult and taking care of doctor things. I thought I could just get a new OB, like no problems, no issues. But the situation I've run into is that the OBs I have talked to so far do not want to make an appointment with me until they have my records, because I'm so far along in pregnancy. That is why I have not been to the doctor yet, but I am eager, I am itching to go to the doctor. I want to go to the doctor. I want to hear my baby's heartbeat. I want to see my baby's face. I want to see them move. I feel like once I'm able to do that, it's going to click a little more with me that this is real. And I know how ridiculous that sounds, but it just doesn't feel real to me all the time. Even though I'm like, my body's changing and I'm going through all kind of hormonal changes and whatever, I want to see my baby and I want to hear the heartbeat, because even the first time I went to the doctor, they didn't get a heartbeat, but they saw the baby moving. So they were like, oh, well, the baby's moving. We just couldn't get a heartbeat today, but it's no issue. Like, they're not concerned. So I want to experience all those things. Listen, I want to tell you that not every pregnancy story has to be a traumatic one. And I am doing okay. Like, I really am. And even with Logan, there were some very minor ups and downs, and obviously things are going on with my body, so I'm going to feel the change. But it's not been so dramatic and so intolerable that I would never do it again. I have not dealt with serious morning sickness. I've never thrown up being pregnant. I have had very minor food aversions, but just like, that doesn't sound good. Nothing major, you know what I mean? Which thank God for that, because I know that being pregnant can take a serious toll on some women's bodies, and you can't, you don't know. You just don't know what's gonna happen or how you're gonna respond. I am very temperamental this time around. I was emotional. I do remember being emotional with Logan when I was pregnant. This time around, I feel like it's a whole new level of emotional. I get in these super like angry moods where I'm just angry, and I'm like, don't talk to me, I'm angry right now. And he's like, why are you angry? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm angry. And I'm trying to work through those emotions. And obviously, being a spirit-led individual, trying to, I guess, kind of understand those emotions and keep those emotions in check, which is not simple. And then yesterday, I was just so overwhelmed that everything was making me cry. Like, it was ridiculous, and I can't believe that I'm going through that, but this is just something I am going to push through and overcome, and try to take a step back, see how minor a lot of these stressors are to me, and remind myself that it's gonna be okay. Something that I do to comfort myself being pregnant is I remind myself that women have been doing this for as long as mankind. Like, we've been pushing out babies, we've been fine. Ladies do this all the time without going to the doctor. The whole, I didn't even know I was pregnant. They're fine, their baby's fine, this baby's gonna be fine, the baby's moving, I'm moving, we're all good. I'm eating food, I'm drinking water, and I really enjoy Diet Coke. I have had a handful of migraines, neck aches, back aches, and for that I'll usually take one like ibuprofen and some water, maybe some caffeine, depending on what I feel like I need. And then I use this neck massager that sometimes I put on my back. I'm gonna link it down below. It has been a saving grace for me when I'm in a lot of pain. It really helps a ton. I just placed an Amazon order for some maternity leggings. They have good reviews. I'm excited to try them because here in Michigan, it is about to get real cold, and I need pants. They should be in later this week. I'm excited to try them on, and I'll tell you guys how they are. They were reasonable. And I forgot to film an outro to this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I did not cover everything because I just feel so scatterbrained right now, and that was Logan. Obviously, I'm still a little bit overwhelmed. I'm trying to balance all of the emotions and all of the thought processes. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and this Sunday, there'll be a new upload, a review on some new Amazon diaper bag backpacks. So you don't want to miss it. Make sure your notification bell is turned on.
The goal.